Good. There's somebody screaming in the hallways. I'm not sure if you heard that. I'm not sure if it was audible in the camera. But there's people screaming in the hallway, so that's good background noise. I like that for me. Insert generic greeting here. And welcome to another episode of Why Has Nobody Taken My Credit Card Away Yet? So a couple of weeks ago, me and one of my best friends decided to order a ton of Gachapon. Gachapon are basically collectibles that you can get in Japan. And I don't want to say vending machines, but something like that, where you put like a coin in and then you get something out of it. I think in more Western countries you usually are more used to that with, I don't know, either shitty jewelry or candy. And in Japan they just have very creative different collectibles. And I love collecting shit, so... You know, once I realized that a store where I usually get my Japanese candy from sells stuff like that, I had to get a ton of them. So basically, these collectibles always come in sets of between, I don't know, 5 and 10 or 12, something around that area. And if you obviously get them at these machines, you would just get random ones and try to collect a full set. Since I didn't really order this from this particular store before, I cannot tell if they make sure to send you different ones or if you might still get 5 times the same one. So let's just see. I'm starting off with a really tiny one. And I just realized there's like all the tape around it, and maybe we should just get the tape off so we can do the showcase a bit more efficiently. So that's probably what we're gonna do for a second here. Let's start off with this one. This is part of the series of library cards. If I can even get this open. So there's 3 pieces in here. There's this box, this cat, and then this clock thing. And you're supposed to stack these boxes together with like small accessories and a lot of cats. But they're really cute, and I think they're about €2 each, so I think that's quite okay if you like figurines like that. Next off, we take this red one, which has a different opening, which I'm honestly not even sure how to open. So this is the next one, which I believe is part of the Pokeball pouch selection, which honestly these are amazing if you're a Pokemon fan. It's been folded in a bad way, but I think once you put it on like an even place and maybe put a book on top of it, it will even out and then it will be perfectly fine. So that's really cool. And they are about €3, which I think is quite alright for a pouch. Alright, here's the next one. This is another of the library cat selection. And I honestly only can tell this is a different one, because I don't even know what that is, but the tiny white thing that's on there, this accessoire thing I didn't have yet, I honestly have no idea what that is, but it's a different one. And on we go with the next small one. This will probably be another of the Pokeball ones, which are such a pain in the ass to open, kinda. This is a Pokeball. I think the blue one was Hyper Ball? Super Ball? I haven't played Pokemon in way too long, which you probably can tell. And here's the next smaller one. A really white cat. And it has a cute little plant next to it, which I really like. I dig the plant. And on we go with the next of these, which is obviously yet again a Pokemon one, because I think those are the only ones that open that terribly. Holy shit. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the Master Ball? In both items we already got 3 different things with 3 different gachas. I kinda tend to believe that it's like manipulated, as in a way that they maybe specifically send you different things if you order multiple of one. If not, then we're just very lucky people apparently. And here's the next small one, which I can already tell is something different this time. I think this collection was called Rabbit Kitchen or something like that. It's like basically tiny rabbits with tiny food. So these as well come with 3 little items. Ooh, already losing one. There's this tiny little cooking rabbit, which is really freaking cute. This bowl of, I'm not sure if it's soup or minestrone. What does minestrone look like? Maybe I'm talking bullshit, I don't even know what minestrone is, to be honest. But you have this dish, whatever it is, and then you have like this little thing to get the soup out, technically, even though you obviously can't. I think those also go like for about 2 or 3 euros, so again, not a bad price if you are a collector of cute things. And here's the next small one. And this is yet another library cat. So this one comes in more of a diagonal shape, which is a lot easier to present. And then there's also this, not sure how this is supposed to place on there, but there's this box. I feel like more diagonal ones would actually help a lot, because they are a lot better for presenting, especially for the small accessoires. So when we threw them back and forth, I guess one of them must have broken because it already opens automatically, which is unfortunate. But it's another one of the kitchen rabbits, which this time comes in 2 separate... I keep dropping those things. It comes in 2 separate wrappers. So this cute rabbit comes with tongs. And then there's also a plate. I'm not sure if the plate is supposed to go within the tongs, on top of the tongs. I'm not exactly sure how this is supposed to go. And there's just this tiny tray of one food item in there. I feel like it looks kind of empty, but it's still really cute. I can't even tell you what this is meant to be. And those already were all the small ones, so now we're getting to bigger stuff. Starting with the white one. So this one is really fun. We ordered a bunch of pouches that basically look like toothpaste. But some of them are also like really funny anyway, because this is milk. But toothpaste, I'm so confused. But anyway, this is like a way bigger pouch than the Pokeball one, obviously. So there's like a ton of room for like your pencils or I don't know, makeup possibly, or something like that. So these are really practical, and I think they're also just like about 3 euros, so it's not a bad price for that. You probably can also again even them out a bit so they don't look as wrinkly as they do right now. Continuing with the fake toothpaste looking ones, this one is next, which looks a bit like a strawberry toothpaste. This one definitely goes through as a toothpaste. I'm just going by collection now, because I think it's a lot easier to follow if we don't jump in between the different collections all the time. So this one is obviously definitely toothpaste. And here's the last one. So this one could be either bubblegum flavor toothpaste or just bubblegum in a thing like that. I'm not sure if that exists. I just kind of can't believe that we get so lucky in 4 different sets, not even getting anything double, so I feel like the warehouse definitely had a role to play in that. Okay, next on, and this is, I think, the collection I really looked for about the most. These ones are called Stuck Shiba, and it's basically Shiba Inu ducks that are stuck in places, and they are honestly so freaking cute. Like, look at this, it's in toast. And they're like so much bigger than the other figures as well. Also, I feel like you can use them as a keychain or something like that. I'm not sure why there's a chain on there. I didn't know that, but like I don't hate it, so. And here's our second contender from Stuck Shiba. And this one is stuck in a donut, which is also really cute. I feel like also they are like so much easier to present on camera due to the chain. I only got one more of them, and there's one I really wanted, so I really hope... Yes, this is the one I really hoped for. I'm kind of afraid to break it. It's like in a guitar and you have these 2 pieces and you have to basically jam the upper level of the guitar in there. So here we go, Stuck Shiba in a guitar. And to me this is the most fun one and the most unique one, so I really like this one. I'm really happy I got this one because this is the one I was most looking forward to. And we're already at the last 2 items of the set, which is surprising. I didn't know this would go as quickly. For a second I thought they already had a terrible way of sealing again, but nope. I like that there's like warnings but in Japanese, and I'm like, I can't read Japanese. I don't know if I'm poisoning myself or something. But I suppose, because this one is like tapioca tea, I think it's just like, don't drink or eat it. It's basically slime. Then there's a separate pouch with the tapioca pearls and straw. Just like that right now. I never had slime anything. It's like this just feels very fun right now. Not even sure how much you can see of that. Oh! Oh! Let's see how to get these tapioca pearls in. It's kind of working, sort of. Not how I hoped it would. Then we get it back in here. Which is... Woo! Which is a mess. No! Fuck. This is actually a lot more fun than I thought, but... Come on, please. Please go back in there. Oh no. Basically, you have like your little drink. And if you need to fiddle something, you can just take the straw out. And play with straw. Well... no, it's not coming out anymore. Is it even still... okay. So then you can just play with your drink, I don't know. And here's the last one, which who would have guessed is, again, another of the slime ones in a different color. This is a very, very poisonish green. I really like this color. Oh. I'm quite sure this is not supposed to happen. Let's get it back into here. Which doesn't work again. Huh, that worked better than I thought. Can stir it around like a drink. That is way too slimy to be a drink. So we now have a ton of Gachapon, and we're gonna set them up in a few seconds and just gonna show you how it looks all set up. I definitely spent a lot of money on this, and I'm not sure if I should continue to do that. It would definitely be a lot cheaper if you're in Japan to get a ton of them, but you know, the store I bought them from, which I won't endorse right now because I had issues with them in other situations, but there are stores where you can find some of them. It's definitely not a cheap hobby to go for, but you know, if you like collecting stuff, you might like that. There's also a lot more fun ones, so there might be a part 2. I might order, like for example, a few phone lamps and stuff like that, so. And I do think price-wise they're not too bad, like 2, 3, 4 euros for figurines like that, even for pouches and for slime. It's not a bad price, and they all look quite nice, and some of them are usable in various ways, so. There's also this one that I got in the last time, when I didn't film them and I just unpacked them on Twitch. And you basically have a lamp where the lamp of your phone would be. So if I now turn the light on, it shines in this blue color, which I'm not sure how much that turns up on camera. Especially since it's very bright here, so like... They're also like 3 euros, so like a lot of Gachapons are kinda useful but also not, but like then again they're not pricey, so... So here we have our entire collection, which we ordered as 3 people together. So the next time I'm doing one of these videos you will not see all of these items anymore since they're not all mine. But I felt like it would be best to just show you all of them together and how a full collection might look like. So first we have 7 of the library cards, with I think 2 doubles, but it's not too bad and it's really looking lovely in my opinion. Then there's the lamp, and the 2 kitchen hamsters, I'm not sure how this series was called, and then the tapioca tea slime thing. Here's the 3 stuck chivas in various items. And then we're moving up to the toothpaste pouches, which are really nice. They're still looking really wrinkly, but you know, they will need time. And then we finalize with the Pokeball pouches, which are a lot more ready to use right away. And once you put stuff into them, they're not as wrinkly anymore. So this was yet again kind of an unusual video for me, and I had a lot of fun unboxing all of these different toys. I'm not sure if I want to call them toys. So I already know myself and I know I'm gonna order a ton more of these. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like so I can tell if it would make sense to do another one of these. Comment down below anything you want to comment down below. And if you do enjoy my content, I would love if you subscribe and put on the bell notification, because I'm trying to post more regularly, but I also can't commit to a schedule in that sense, so it's best to just have the notification so you won't miss any of my very random uploads, because they're always very random. And yeah, I hope to just see you around next time. This could either be meant to be bubblegum ice cream. What? What just happened to my brain? How did I... Ice cream? And welcome to another episode of... That was not English. Insert generic greeting here. Insert generic greeting. Why?